the diva, the diva says welcome. The diva says welcome. The diva says welcome to my live show. Welcome to my live show. The diva, oh yes, the diva says welcome. Welcome to my live show. Welcome to my live show. Welcome to my live show. Welcome to my live show, yeah. The diva says welcome, welcome. The diva says welcome to my live show. 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 Live show. Live show. The diva says welcome to my live show. Diva says welcome. Welcome to my live show. Welcome to my live show. Welcome to my live show. The diva, oh, the diva, yeah, the diva says welcome to my live show. Welcome to my live show. And joining us on another beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm Sonja Hicks. I am the diva. I hope you caught that music at the beginning, our intro. Darryl and I did that last night, hoping that it would be something new and refreshing for today. And today is going to be a new and refreshing day for several reasons. But right now, I'm going to take the moment and introduce my better half, the one and only Mr. Darryl Armistead, who is in Command Central. Say hi to everyone, Darryl.
Hi, everyone, Darryl. Hi, everyone. I'm Darryl.
Welcome to our live cast. We thank you once again for joining us and being here with us. I'm going to sing a few songs for you, and then I have a little special treat. We're here in the Donut, which is our studio, where we do these wonderful live casts for you. And, of course, as you well know, Darryl has his live cast every Thursday at 6 o'clock. And if you have any requests, let us know. I will try to get to it today in this broadcast live if I can. And if not, I'll do it for you next week. And anything you have for Darryl, he'll take care of for you on Thursday. So, Darryl, you want to say hi to a few people?
Yeah. I'd like to welcome my sister, Joyce Brown from Washington, D.C. Hi, Joyce.
Hi, Joyce. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, Mark Moffett is also on the broadcast.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining us.
All right, and we're about to be joined by a cast of thousands, I'm sure.
Well, at least we have a few people from around the world who like to jump in and join us from time to time. But right now, I'm going to open up with a good oldie but goodie, as I always like to do. And this one is from back in the day from a beautiful diva, and her name is Diana Ross. It's called Come See About Me.
But tears won't wash away my fear.
won't you hurry? Come on, see about me.
Come see about me.
See about you, baby.
Come see about me.
Giving up all my friends for you. My friends are gone and I've left
Have to.
no peace shall I find until you come back and be mine. No matter what you do or say, I'm gonna love you anyway. Keep me crying,
Begging for you.
baby, baby, I'm sighing,
Begging for you.
so come on, hey, come on, boy, see about me,
Come see about me.
see about you, baby.
Come see about me.
Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. My life is uncertain now when you're not around. From arms, baby, I reach, but my heart says please. Keep me crying,
Begging for you.
baby, baby, I'm sighing, begging for you. So won't you hurry? Come on, boy, see about me.
Come see about me.
See about you, baby.
Come see about me.
Come and see me.
Come see about me.
I'm so lonely.
Come see about me.
See about you, baby.
Come see about me.
See about you, baby.
Come see about me.
See about me, baby.
Come see about me.
Come see about me. So I want to thank all of you for coming to see me, the diva, because I sing the songs of the divas. And I want you to know I have a little special treat for you today in the donut. Today I'm going to interview a very, very special guest. He's a gentleman who has done a whole bunch of things. He's done comedy and he's done musical theater and he's had his own studios and he writes and he produces and he does videos and he does films and he does shorts and movies. And, oh my goodness, he has such a resume. But I'm going to introduce him to you and we're going to have a little interview time in the middle of this. But right now, we're going to say hi to a few more people who have jumped on. Hey, Darryl, tell us in the command center what's going on.
Yeah, let's see. I got some
Let's see.
incognito people. I see the number count is going up, but I can't see who they
Can't
are.
see who they are.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that's okay.
Oh, Sandy Ryberg.
Hi, Sandy.
Hey, Sandy.
Hi. Thank you for joining us today. It's so
Yeah.
grateful that you're here.
Used to be Sandy Reed back in the day
Oh, well,
from
now.
Indianapolis, Indiana.
All right. Well, thank you, Indianapolis, Indiana, for joining us. We so appreciate that. Thank you. And even though it's daytime, we are going to celebrate the nighttime with this oldie but goodie, and it's called I Love the Nightlife. I know you do too. Hey. Please don't talk about love tonight. Please don't talk about sweet love. Please don't talk about being true and all the trouble that we've been through. Oh, please don't talk about all the plans we had to fix this broken romance. I gotta go where the people dance. I want some action. I wanna live action. I got so much to give. a boogie. However, it is Sunday afternoon, and we still know how to get up and get our boogie on. As you well know, whenever I do a show, I always ask y'all to get off the couch. Get off the couch. Give the cushions a minute, please. They are screaming, we need a break, and all this COVIDness. So it's great to get off the couch and move just a little something, something. It's a good thing. So I'm going to send it over to Darryl in Command Central. What's going on over there?
Well, I want to say hello to Luann Tantillo.
Hey, Luann.
You had the pleasure of seeing Luann last Wednesday night. I was with the Tony Ocean Show at Boston Fish Market in Wheeling. I got to see Luann. Thanks for coming out, Luann.
Thank you, Luann. We appreciate you and your support, really do, and I look forward to meeting you too. I'm sorry I couldn't be there that night, but I know that we'll have a moment and we'll meet soon. So thank you for supporting us and being here today. Anyone else you want to say hey to?
Well, I'm looking.
Okay.
That's all I can see right
That's
now.
it we can see right now. Well, thank you all for being with us. Once again, we love for you to like, share, subscribe, all of that. We need that, please. And we have our virtual tip jar.
Yes, we do.
We do. We have the virtual tip jar, please. Please. We need it. In this COVID, as you well know, lots of musicians have lost their jobs, and we are no exception, but we love to do it. That's why we continue to do these live shows, because we enjoy what we do, and we love bringing it to you, and we know that you enjoy seeing it too. So if you can, you have a little change and you want to share. We appreciate it. Anything, it doesn't matter. Little, big, however, we appreciate all of it. Thank you so much. So our next one we're going to bring to you is a great song from back in the day. Gloria Gaynor did this song way back in the day. And after this, I think we're going to take a minute and talk to a very special friend of mine and yours and have a little interview. That way you can get to know my special guest a little better. But right now, we're going to do Never Can Say Goodbye. Get up. Time to get up and move. Yes. Time to walk it out a little. Hey. A good one to stretch those legs. Shake those hips. Move that fine behind. Never can say goodbye. No, 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 no. Never can say goodbye. Even though the pain and heartache seem to follow me wherever I go. Though I try to hide my feelings, they always seem to show. And you try to say you needed me, and I always got to say no. Tell me why. Is get up and move or something. Never can say goodbye.
Never can say
Oh, every time I think I'm heading for the north, there's a very strange vibration shaking me down to the core. It's that same old river hang up everywhere you roll. Tell me, why is it so? Don't let you go. Never can say goodbye. Ooh, baby, never can say no, no, no. Ooh, ooh, oh, I never can say goodbye. Ooh, baby, never can say goodbye. Ooh, Yes, that was a good one to get up and move to. Yes, and shake a little something, something. So, now is my special moment. I have someone in the donut who's very special man who's very talented, who is someone you all even already know. He's my man in Command Central, who's handling the lights and the music and the tracks and, oh my goodness, and then the online and everything that we got going on in the donut here. So let me proudly introduce to you the one and the only, Mr. Darryl Armistead. Hey!
Hey!
So, it's time to get all in your business. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to interview him for you. And, of course, if you have questions, send them in. We'll ask him later, okay? But right now, Darryl, where are you from?
Well, gee, okay, I'm pretty nervous. This is my first time ever being interviewed, but I'm just trying to spit it out. I was born and raised a poor black child in Indianapolis, Indiana. Quite like Steve Martin. But actually, I wasn't a poor black child. My father was a minister, and he provided for, and a plumber, so he provided for us very well. I was only poor in terms of I needed a personality, and so I had that transplant rather late in life, but I kind of have one now, so I'm okay.
Well, good to know, because it's going to come in handy in this interview, okay?
I was afraid of that.
So please tell me, who are some of your strongest influences that made you want to be a musician?
Oh, that's an easy one. I got this. Okay, I got an older cousin, Michael Simmons. He's been a lifelong musician. He lives in Indianapolis. He's lived there for most of his life. For a while there, he moved out to Washington, D.C., where my sister lives. But for most of the part, Mike has been in Indianapolis. When we were kids, well, not just when we were kids, but Mike has always been a fantastic musician, and I kind of idolized him. Most of the people in my family are musicians, and the deal is, like, I didn't have a choice. And so my parents made me take piano lessons, trumpet lessons, and I didn't want to. I just wanted to be a regular guy. And it wasn't until I was about 9 years old when I saw all the attention that Mike was getting from the girls, from the family. Mike was a superstar, and I wanted to be like Mike. And so from that point on, I got serious about music, and I wanted to be like Mike so much. And Mike, I hope you're listening. I know that you don't do Facebook, but maybe your sister Shirley, my cousin Shirley, will tell you. But what I really liked about Mike is I'd go over to his house, I'd listen to him do something, and then I'd copy it. I completely steal it, and I'd come back the next week, and I would play it exactly like he played it. And that just used to burn him up, but I love doing it. So thanks, Mike, for letting me do that to you. So Mike has been my biggest influence. Mike is the reason why I am a musician. So thank you, Mike. Now, he's my biggest influence. I've had some others along the way, but these are only minor influencer people. When I was growing up, trumpet was my major instrument, and so I used to think that I could play just like Miles Davis, and I was pretty good on trumpet. And I copied a lot of his solos, and I played them note for note. And so I was a Miles Davis wannabe. So he was a huge influence, except for the heroin thing. I didn't do that. And then when I was a teenager, Lou Rawls was tearing up the airwaves, especially with the album that he had called In the Ghetto. No, Tobacco Road. Hi, Libby. I see you're on. Libby Doster. So from that point on, I wanted to sing just like Lou Rawls, and I didn't sing anything like Lou Rawls, but he was my hero anyway. So those were the people that had the big influences on me.
Well,
Cousin Mike. Oh, and piano. Oscar Peterson.
there you go.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Lou Rawls and Miles Davis. So I'm a wannabe for all those folks.
Well, just so all of you understand and know that if you haven't caught Darryl's live show that he's done on Thursdays at 6 o'clock, he has famous people in his family. Oh, yes. Rodney Steppe interviewed him, and that was a couple of weeks ago. He plays for the Spinners back in the day. And then, of course, he just interviewed this last Thursday Mr. Simmons, and he was in this wonderful group, double platinum albums on No Parking, Baby. No parking on the dance floor. Okay, with Midnight Star. So, with those wonderful cousins in his family, of course, he turned out to be an amazing musician himself. And they have, of course, written and done beautiful music and recordings. And so, Darryl, have you any original music, things you've written and done and stuff?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. And stay tuned because within the next month or so, I'll be releasing some original music of mine as well as some tracks that the Diva and I have co-written. And so that's going to be coming your way. And, throughout the years, I've written a lot of things on demand. Like, say, for instance, I used to work at a theater in Indianapolis called Indianapolis Civic Theater. And they commissioned me to write the music for original musical. They already had the script, and so I just had to fit the music to match the script. They asked me how long it would take for me to do that, and I said, "Oh, give me 6 weeks." So after 5 weeks flew by, and week 6, I realized I hadn't started, and so it's like that song, "You got me working day and night." Well, I was working night and day to do those 10 songs, to write the scores, the piano arrangement, and the orchestra scores within that week. So I got it done, and it was okay because I slept the following week. And I've done things like written a lot of jingles for the commercial recording studio I had in Indianapolis. Got commissioned to do things like to write music, an original song that sounded like the theme to Star Wars. So, I could do the classical composition. So, I've been writing all my life, and just like a lot of writers, waiting for that big break, sending out my music everywhere, posting it everywhere, hope that somebody will pick me up and I'll be an overnight sensation.
Well, all right now. Well, thank you. But I also know that you play several instruments. This man plays trumpet, which he mentioned earlier, but he also plays guitar, bass guitar. He sings. He plays keys. He also plays drums. So all these instruments, which of course I didn't name all of them. Which one is your favorite?
Well, that's a real close call. Sometimes it depends on how I'm feeling at the moment and what instrument is closest. But, in all honesty, I have to say that the organ is my favorite, the Hammond B3 organ, but just by a slight margin. But, there's something about the organ that just touches my soul anyway, and that you can just really, really dig into. Uh, but, that's not to put the other instruments down because I've got very much love affairs going with all the instruments I play. Uh, and when I was growing up, trumpet was my primary instrument. And there was no question that when I was growing up, it was my favorite instrument because I've always thought that you can't truly love something unless you can put your mouth on it.
I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not even trying. It's not that kind of a show. However,
Baby, what I say?
right? If you notice, Darryl does have a great sense of humor, and
Yeah,
you
but it's
used
dry
to
as
do.
hell.
He used to do comedy. Tell him about a comedy.
Yeah, let's see. I guess going back 3 years ago, I decided I wanted to be a comic. So I went to Second City. They've got a school for the arts. They can train you in acting, in comedy, in filmmaking. So I took some comedy courses, and part of the comedy courses is that you go out every week and you perform at different open mics. And you schedule shows at let's say I've done some major venues like Second City Theater, the Laugh Factory. Those are kind of known across the country. A lot of local places, where I just went and did a stand-up routine for either 5 or 10 minutes. I've done some specials. Like say a 1 hour show, which you got to know your material in order to keep your crowd for an hour. So I felt pretty proud about that, and I was really hopeful that I could do a whole lot. And Chuck Flores says, "Tell us a joke, Darryl. Hey, show me the money." This is all
There
a
it
joke.
is, Chuck. That's how you do it. There it is, honey.
I'm just funny as I go along. It's like ever since Bill Cosby, people stopped telling jokes and they just tell funny stories. So, I just try to make these stories funny, Chuck. So, you better laugh. But it's like no opportunity now to refine my skills since the comedy clubs are shut down. And so, what's going to be coming your way in the near future, Chuck? This is for you. I'll be doing some shows from some virtual comedy shows. So I'm going to hook that up for you and for your entertainment pleasure. And for you, Chuck.
Nice. Love that, Chuck. Thank you. Well, see, now, you also mentioned that you did musical theater and stuff. So you're going to have to talk to us and tell us about some of the productions and some of the musicals that you've worked on.
Yeah, I'm what you call an accidental music director. And that's because at one time, until I learned better, I had a little casual relationship with the truth. Not that I lied, but just I stretched things a little bit. So this was back in 1982, and I got a call from Indianapolis Civic Theater because they had a music director that quit about 4 weeks before the show was going to go live. And they asked me, could I step in and be the music director? And part of the job is that you have to coach the cast, and at showtime, you also have to conduct a pit orchestra. About 20 musicians in the pit, strings, drums, timpani, horns, just a small orchestra in the pit. And so I said, yes, I had conducting experience, but I stretched a little bit because I had directed church choirs, but I had never conducted a pit orchestra before. And so back to my cousin Mike. He was a music major, had a music degree, and so I said, Mike, you got to give me some tips for how to conduct. And Mike gave me some tips, and I was able to pull it off. And at the end of my first show, I got newspaper reviews that liked my style. And so from that point, I had a new career as a music director. And I did that from 82 to 95, all in Indianapolis. In 96, I moved to St. Louis and didn't do the musical theater direction anymore. But in the meantime, I had the opportunity to do such great shows as The Wizard of Oz. It was a stage play, so we couldn't pull off the Flying Monkeys, but we pulled off everything else. Raisin, which was an adaptation from Raisin in the Sun. Guys and Dolls, we did a black version of that, and so that was pretty cool. I mean, think about the character um, Henry Detroit. Well, we had a black Henry Detroit. Did Streetcar Named Desire, and that was an original musical where they asked me to pull together a little jazz trio to make it sound like the streets of New Orleans and the French Quarter. And having been to the French Quarter dozens of times, was able to pull that off. A great show, if you ever check it out, called The All Night Strut, which is a post-World War II musical. I did Ain't Misbehaving several times, including Summer Stock. And Summer Stock is where you bring in pro actors, you put the show together in 3 days, and then you run the show Wednesday through Sunday. And these people are just fantastic to work with because they're such quick studies. And I had the pleasure of doing that show with Roz Ryan. You might remember her character, Amelia Hedderbrink, from Sherman Hemsley's Amen. Herman Shinley is George Jefferson. Well, not only is she a major TV talent, but she also replaced Nell Carter on Broadway for the Broadway version of Ain't Misbehavin'. So I've actually worked with a Broadway and TV star for that show. Did Summer Stock again, Pro Theater, for Andrew Lloyd Webber's Phantom of the Opera. Was a music director for that, but I played synthesizer to cover the organ and harp parts. So that was, pretty exciting because that's very challenging material. Did the Color Museum at a Pro Theater, Indiana Repertory Theater, which I don't even know if it exists anymore. I hope it does. That was a great theater. But I directed T.C. Carlson in that show. You remember him as the character Kyle from the TV sitcom Living Single. And if you know anything about T.C. Carlson, he's a fantastic singer, but very down-to-earth guy. And he would actually ask me for tips on singing, if you can believe that. And
You guys listen to him, I guarantee you'll be like, woo. He's amazing.
He is amazing. Work with a group in Indianapolis called Nappy. That was a black theater troupe. It stood for New Artist Productions Incorporated. And we did an amazing show, critically acclaimed, called Showstoppers. That's had a great time doing musical theater at Indiana Repertory Theater and Indianapolis Civic Theater.
That's awesome. See, look at this. His resume would just totally coat the whole donut. Just unbelievable. And for those of you who don't know what the donut is, we're in the donut. It's where we do our live shows. So, and the reason it's called the donut is because it's a circle. Literally, it goes all the way around.
Luann Tantillo says, so many talents you have, Darryl. Well, yes, I do a lot of things, none well, but whatever. It gets me through the day. And Nilda Stuff is watching. Hi, Nilda. Joy Upton is watching. Hi, Joy.
Hi, Nilda. Hi, Joy.
Mary Green from Springfield, Missouri. I don't know. I think you're still in Springfield. Hi, Mary.
Nice of you to join us, Mary. Thank you for being here today. Thank all of you for joining us this Sunday afternoon. I'm in grill mode with Darryl Armistead. I had an opportunity to grill him so all you can get to know him a little bit better. So you'll understand who it is that you see every week when you tune in. And when you tune in on his show on Thursdays at 6 o'clock, you'll know who it is. So I have another question.
Okay.
What is it that you are currently working on, and what projects do you have planned for the future?
Oh, great question. Well, I can remember this because it's current, so it's in my short-term memory banks. But I'm currently working on saying hello to Cindy Meeker Oberman out there in in
Hi,
St.
Cindy.
Louis or St. Charles, somewhere around there. Hi, Cindy, Joy Upton. But anyway, as you know, I've been doing a lot of videos this year. Something to it's a skill that I wanted to learn how to do green screen videos that enables me to put backgrounds behind characters. And the idea I had when I started that in, I think it was March. Yes, it was March. Is that I was going to demonstrate my skills to the artist community in the Chicago area and also Indiana for artists that needed some video production. I wanted to let them know I was available to do that, and I still am available to do it after the pandemic is over.
Everything has to wait till after COVID.
Right. And I wanted to learn how to live stream in a professional way. So I'm still learning that, but that was on my agenda of things to do for this year. Also, I wanted to start a podcast, which I started about a month ago, and it's called Black Health Matters. And it's a show where I bring doctors onto the show to address concerns that the Black American community have, which are not always it doesn't always get in the media through mainstream media. And the big project that I'm working on is learning my film skills, and so that I can produce and direct some short and feature films. And so this is a timeline that I have something I want to do in the next year. So I'm hopeful to meet people that have similar skills, and so we can assemble a film crew and let's do this thing.
All, of course, after COVID. But it's good to know that this is what's up and coming because, wow, we're talking about green screen videos, which you have seen. You've seen our videos on Facebook, and we thank all of you who've had an opportunity to watch them. There's several, and they're on YouTube as well. And then, of course, we also have original music that's coming up, so that's amazing. And then now what's the comedy thing? Okay, Chuck Hins forgot you. Comedy's coming up. And then we're gonna have the shorts, the film shorts, and then we're gonna have feature films. And oh my goodness, we've just got a woohoo of all kinds of goodies that are going to be going on in the future. But of course, it'll all happen after COVID. And just so all of you know, Darryl has the skills to do the videos, which of course we're happy to do after COVID. He's happy to do that. But he also has the Donut, which is a studio where he records music. So for those of you who sing, those of you who have tracks or who need music or is doing original music or whatever, Darryl is happy to do that for you. And then you can do a beautiful video to go with the beautiful song that you may have written or that you just want to do because you love it. So in order for you to see some of Darryl's work, he's going to show you one of his beautiful green screen videos that we did together. You ready to share with everyone?
Well, yes, I am.
All right.
Let me hook that up for you.
Yes, please. Hook that up for us. Okay. So if you're interested in any of that, you can contact Darryl, let him know. And then that way, it'll all be worked out when this COVID thing and the vaccine is out and everything is cool and we're good to go. At least you'll know what pricing structure is and everything, and basically what backgrounds you can check out and prepare for whatever it is going forward. So you'll be ready. So if you have any questions about it, please, he's more than happy to answer any questions you may have. So, are you good?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Here's a beautiful video that Darryl produced.
With just your heart, and I'll take you in. You're rejected and hurt.
All right. I hope you all enjoyed that wonderful little insightful interview. And of course, if you have any other questions, just let us know. I'll ask you next week. And nothing too personal now. Come
Okay,
on.
I just found out that when I put a comment up when the video is playing, that it kills the video. So I won't put comments up anymore while videos are playing. I've learned my
Did
lesson.
they get a chance to see it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I brought it back from the dead.
And you brought it back. Okay. See, he also does Command Central, which we didn't talk about that, but that's okay. You all already know. But his duties over there are, numerous. And then he has to deal with me. So just so much going on. But he's quite capable and very talented, as you all well know. And thank you. I hope you all enjoyed that little interview, just giving a glimpse of all the things and accomplishments of Darryl Armistead. So, are we ready to keep moving?
Yes, we are. I wanted to say hello to Jerome Cheatham Bass.
Hi,
How
Jerome.
you doing, buddy?
Thank you for joining us. Thank all of you for being with us this Sunday. Once again, we appreciate it if you'd like, share, subscribe, please. And also, for those of you who have a little change rattling in your pocket and you'd like to share, please share in our virtual tip jar. We appreciate any donation that you can give so we can continue to bring the music to you and to do what we do. Thank you so much again. I'm on Sundays at 3 o'clock, and then we have Darryl on Thursdays at 6 o'clock p.m. So, now, we'd like for you to just sit back and listen to the music.
Don't you feel it growing day by day? People get ready for the news. Some are happy, some are sad. Oh, gotta let the news play. What the people need is a way to make them smile. It ain't hard to do if you know how. Gotta get a message, get it on through. Oh, gotta know and why. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. Well, I know you know better everything I say. Meet me in the country for a day. We'll be happy and we'll dance. Oh, gonna dance the blues away. If I'm feeling good to you and you're feeling good to me, there ain't nothing we can do, say. Feeling good, feeling fine. Oh, gonna let music play. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. Like a lazy flowing river, surrounding castles in the sky, and the crowd is growing bigger. Listen for the happy sounds, got to let them fly. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music all the time. Yeah. Oh, listen to the music. Oh,
Listen to the music. That one is not a diva made song, but you know what? It's a fantastic song just the same. So we all love good music. So yay! I hope you enjoyed it. Now we're going to check in with Command Central. What's going on over there, Darryl?
Well, I want to say hi, a big hearty hello to my buddy Anthony Napolitano, the Italian stallion,
What's up, Tony? What's going on? How are you?
one of the world's best drummers.
Yes, we're so glad you joined us. So nice. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon after all of this COVID has passed. Another fellow musician, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic.
And Luann Tantillo says, Sonia, can you sing I Will Always Love You?
I get so many requests for that song. And yes, Luann, you know I'll do it for you. Yes, I will. Can we do that now?
Yeah, we sure can.
Yes, Luann, I'll do that for you right now. I get a request for that song a great deal. It's one of my absolute favorites. It's from Whitney Houston, one of the most amazing divas of all time that'll ever be. And yeah, I love this song. So thank you, Luann, for requesting it, and I hope you all will enjoy it too.
If I should stay, I would only be your way, so I'll go. But I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. I will always love you, my darling, you, bittersweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I am not what you need. And I will always love you. Will always love you. you. I'll always, I'll always love
Beautiful song. One of my absolute favorites. Thank you, Luann. I love singing it, and I hope you enjoyed it too. All right, all right, all right. We're getting to the end of the hour, and you all know what that means. I'm going to check in with Darryl over here at Command Central, and then, of course, I'm going to sing your favorite song that I always do at the end of my show. It's the same one every week. We're going to get there, and y'all can get up and get your dance on for the last moment of this hour. But, Darryl, what's going on over there in Command Central?
Everything is everything. And Chuck Flores says, bravo, Diva.
Well, thank you, Chuck. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Thank you.
And be sure to like and share. And this is going to be posted to YouTube tomorrow. So go out to my channel, Darryl Armistead. You'll find hundreds of videos out there for your listening and viewing pleasure, including a playlist for the Diva Sonja Hicks. So be sure to subscribe to my channel.
Yay! Like, share, subscribe, and please, for those of you who have a little change, please share. We appreciate anything that you're willing to give us. Thank you so much. And for those of you who have donated, thank you. Thank you. Yes, we sent you a text to let you know that we so much appreciate you and a message. And thanks to you for everything that you've done. We so appreciate that. And for those of you who do decide to share, thank you in advance. We appreciate you and hope that you'll continue to watch us. This is, of course, the last song of the hour, and it's called The Last Dance, done by the amazing Donna Summer.
last dance, last chance for love. Yes, it's my last chance for romance tonight. I need you by me, beside me, to guide me, to hold me, to scold me, 'cause when I'm bad, I'm so bad. So let's dance, the last dance, let's dance, the last dance, let's dance, the last dance tonight. Last dance, last chance for love. Yes, it's my last chance, romance tonight. Oh, I need you by me, beside me, and guide me, and oh,
joining us again on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. We will see you next week at 3.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening, great week. See you next time.